model ordinances from other cities. I just want to check with committee members. Have they had a chance to look at this information? In possession of it? Maybe you can speak briefly to that, but is there anything you'd like to add to the letter you presented to the council?
Well, I can say that I can do an overview of the packet if you want information. And
That would be helpful.
I don't know how much you do or don't know about the basics of synthetics, so I can do a little briefing on that as well. And then I guess in terms of the letter, I have just sort of a proposal, a three-pronged approach that maybe the city could be helpful with. So I'll start off with the packet. The packet was filled with information, first facts about synthetic marijuana and bath salts. And I'm not going to try to compare the synthetic marijuana to the real marijuana, except to say that when we're talking about spice or synthetic marijuana, herbal incense, those are all sort of like common names for the same substance, and they are nothing like marijuana. There's a lot of health conditions that are completely different. So I'm just going to use, for simple terms, just the word synthetics, and that means like bath salts and the marijuana synthetic and anything else that would fall into that category. And basically, in the packet there's city ordinances. There's an ordinance from New Hampshire that was recently passed. It's in the packet from Franklin. And there's also some based out of Florida, Tennessee, and Texas that have sort of addressed. There's a growing number of local communities on the county and city levels that are trying to address this issue because the state doesn't currently have a law on synthetics. There is a federal ban that the state would fall under. However, its main focus is on the chemical compounds of what these drugs are made out of. So that's been sort of an issue because the folks that are creating these substances change those compounds slightly, and then they're temporarily off the list until they're found and they're banned. So there's sort of a bounce back and forth with the federal law. So we're seeing if there's something that we can do on the community level that will help fill those gaps. So the objective here for what I'm coming to for is to protect and support the youth and vulnerable populations in our own community from this substance, the synthetics. Basically, and there's a fact sheet if you have it, the facts about synthetic marijuana. Are the drugs harmful? Yes, they're harmful. And in ways that they're harmful is they are marketed as an herbal incense, as something that's not for human consumption and that you're not supposed to be ingesting. However, they are being created for that in fact purpose. So there's false advertising in terms of these particular items, and they're marketed towards our youth because there's Mr. Happy and there's Orgasmo and there's all these funky names for them. They come in little shiny fun packages, and on the internet they're openly called